All right, let's see if we can wrap up one of the main career, the big box series. Spirit of Ferrari, it's gonna be, and you'll find it under Legends section of your career. So 98% complete. So I've won 48 gold trophies, and just one final 49th gold trophy remains here. And as the title suggests, the series features a fleet of Ferraris, 458 Spider, 599 GTO, and Enzo Ferrari. So let's check this out. So the 400% completion, the final tier cup race here requires PR 60 for the both of them. So it's either Suzuka or Dubai. So that's what's required, which I've already completed. And the total gold reward in the series is 67. And I've done 75% completion already. Well, actually 98, right? So first 25% is worth 8 gold. The 50% gives you another 13 gold. 75% completion gives you another 18. And all that can be achieved without any gold upgrades on any of the cars. So, but if you want to get this 100% completion, the final 28 gold, you're going to need to put some gold on your upgrades. Or some gold upgrades on your car to meet the PR requirement. All right, so without further ado, let's check into this very final event, which is, in my case, going to be Endurance at Melbourne in the Tier 19. All right, we got 458 Spider, and I have 15 out of 31 available upgrades on the card. I believe that is all the racing dollar upgrades without putting any gold on. So PR 49.8 is where the racing dollar upgrades taps out on this car. So yeah, 60 is a long way to go. And then the next one, we got 599 GTO, which they had an upgrade discount offer on this car a while ago. So of course, took good advantage of that, maxed out. So PR 63 here. And then Enzo, also 14 out of 31 upgrades available. So I believe that's also without any gold upgrades on the car, which brings your PR up to 52.7. And since this one's endurance, doesn't have any PR requirement, let's try with the 458 Spider. Figure out what kind of distance that I need to actually cover. 12.7 kilometers. All right. Is that difficult to do? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And of course, we are at Melbourne. How long is a lap here? Maybe 2-3 kilometers? It's not terribly long circuit, so I guess we'll find out. Because if it's like 3 kilometers, obviously we need 4 laps and change. You know what I mean? So, but if it's closer to 2 kilometers, that'll be more like 6 laps. So add a couple of extra laps, depending on what actual length of this circuit is. And of course, early on, we got the slowest car in the group, 458 Spider, to overtake. And the question is it more beneficial to manage your clock, or is it better to go flat out from the beginning and just, go as far as you can? I like managing the clock, as in, how the 90-second is the maximum that you get. So any overtake that you make that clocks you past 90-second is kind of wasted. Like there, I was pretty close to 82 seconds. So considering each overtake is 10-second bonus, I may have wasted maybe 2 seconds or so, which isn't too bad because you certainly, I would prefer to waste a little bit of time on the timer, like going over 90 seconds than under. Now look at that, we got a group of 3 cars. So if I were to go just flat out, I would have made, I feel like, at least a couple of overtakes that just went into no time bonus that I actually got. You know what I mean? So there we go. Clock is full, and we're gonna start the next lap with a full 90 seconds again. There we go, lap 3. So that's what I mean by managing the clock. It depends on the circuit, because sometimes that might backfire. Alright, and it looks like now we are overtaking Enzo's. So a little bit faster cars than what we got. So ever so crucial that we make these corners properly. Less room for mistakes. There we go. With the inside, that was not a very good one. Alright, 73 seconds to start off lap 4, and I got good 8 kilometers covered. So it's a little less than 3 kilometers, sounds like, but more than 2 kilometers, somewhere in there. Alright, getting sloppy. This is not a very good time to get sloppy, is it now? Not that there's any good time to get sloppy, but earlier in the race, this endurance, obviously, there's more room for mistakes, and deeper, the longer you go, less and less room there is for mistakes, because obviously the cars that you have to overtake are faster and they're further apart. So alright, so 25 seconds on the clock at the end of lap 4, and this got to be the last lap then, huh? Alright, whoa, grabbing my tail there, not cool, man. Let's go away in peace. Alright, 15 seconds, 14 seconds, 10 seconds, 9, 8. Alright, do we have enough to get the first place? Yes. Alright, couldn't quite make it to the next, but that is good enough for first place. .9 kilometers. There we go for the final gold trophy. Alright, so even with the slowest car in the group, 12 kilometers, 13 kilometers, I suppose if I was a little bit cleaner, I feel like I would have completed that lap and gotten a little bit more distance out of it, but that's okay. And let's see, we got Enzo, we got 599 GTO, a couple of those. Last place, alright, another 458 Spider. So we got the top and the bottom of the ranks here, so cool. Alright, so it takes out what, about 12 service bars and change. And yeah, I think this is just the racing dollar upgrade. So yeah, before I got any gold upgrades. Of course, 458 Spider is a racing dollar car to purchase, and so is Enzo Ferrari. If I remember correctly, I believe 599 GTO is the only gold car. So if you want 100% completion in these series, because there are showcase and time trials featuring a single car, kind of have to own all the cars featured in the series. So you'll have to buy at least, you know, you would have to buy every car in the series if you want 100% completion. But if that's not your goal, you just want to gain as much gold as you want without spending any, then you probably don't even need to buy the 599 GTO, although, in my opinion, out of the three featured in the series, I think that's the best one. Anyway, time to collect our 100% completion reward of 28 gold and some 28,000 racing dollars. And conclude another series here. So that always feels nice. 100% completion, 49 gold trophies. So there we have it. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. So stay tuned.